Spice to meet you guys! Just as I was saying this stage was easy, Comters decided to buff the Light Leech. I'll show you a walkthrough of this stage again with the Light Leech new passive. The best counter to Halphas would be blocking beneficial effects since he is a boss and can't be Oblivion. I'll talk about my team as we go through this lengthy first wave. So my staples are Beretta, Bella and Spectra for boss stages, Veramos, and I'm using Colleen here. I tried this team and passed a few times, although there were fails. I've also tried the exact same team, changing Colleen with the Dark Living Armor, Zinc. I felt that Zinc will give you a more stable run as compared to using Colleen, but most of you guys will have already 6-star Colleen and well run for raids, so you can just use Colleen again. So I've tried this team out, maybe most of you guys may be able to follow and don't need to rebuild another monster. I'll also tell you why Colleen or Zinc is very suitable here. All my runes will be at the end of the video. In the first wave, this really took me a long time. Sometimes your effort might be wasted, as you can see I let them revive and heal, almost to full health. Maybe someone has a better idea to conquer this wave. So for me, I just went from left to right trying to focus on one or two of them at the same time. Because of my team composition, every one of them will most likely start healing on Vero, so you do want your Veromos to be tanky. Luckily for this comp, you got 2 healers to help you out. Also, with Colleen first heal, you can land the reduced attack debuff on the Light Epicon Priest. Block heals may come in handy. If you are running Zinc instead of Colleen, you have 2 Dark Tankers to take the hits. Having Zinc will make the first wave faster as you will rune Zinc with a Despair set. So he has 2 skills AoE that can help to Despair stuns the enemy and prevent them from going like healing or reviving. In the second wave, you will want to focus on the Light Green Reaper first. This is quite important as you don't want them to AoE defense break you or stun you. This is also where your Veramos comes into play to cleanse those defense break. Double healer will help your HP get back to healthy. If you are using Colleen here, you do want to use the first skill to decrease the attack of all the 3 Light Green Reaper first. If you are using Zinc, he will assist you in crowd control with the Despair rune set on him. You don't need to worry too much about the Dark Green Reaper here as you have Veramos to cleanse those dots. In the boss wave, to safely pass this stage, you should bring down the Epicon Priest first. So never mind if the boss uses his second skill and heal himself, but you must be careful of the Dark Epicon Priest's third skill. I did restart this stage twice because both of them did their third skill on my Bella and my Bella is dead. So you should also time your skills properly. So what should you be doing? You want to use Colleen to reduce their attack first. After that, then you reduce the attack of the boss. Of course, stun is the best to make them not to move, so focus all your attacks on them. You may also choose to use your reset attack bar on one Epicon Priest instead of the boss. So with 2 healers on, it's okay if the boss hits you. With the reduced attack, they will all hit you less painful. You can put heal block on them, but just note that they can semi-cleanse and heal. If you are using Zinc here, you can use your AoE skills to attempt and Despair stun them. Then you can use Beretta and bring them down with dots. Once they are down, you can now happily focus on the boss. If the boss has his second skill up, you should put the heal block on. This will help you easily bring his HP down. Then, you defend break him and use Spectra's second skill to bring his HP down. When his HP is nearing the 50% mark, you must have the HP heal block on him. This is very important. If not, when his invisible shield is up, just in a few turns of your team, he will soon be back at 100% HP and it will almost be a never-ending fight. Now with the heal block on, he cannot heal. However, it doesn't stop him from decreasing your HP. The good thing about his passive though is that he can never kill you. He will be just one touch away from death. The next thing you'll want to do is use Bella's second skill to strip his invisible buff. Once that is done, you can continue with your attacks. If Bella fails the strip, you'll need to wait again until he has it, or until the light leech moves. But this can be quite dangerous. So meanwhile, you do not want to let the boss move at all. Keep using Spectra's slow and decrease attack bar, and Beretta's second skill to reset his attack bar. This means you do need to keep yourself ready with these two skills, so runing Spectra on Violence will help. Once the buff is gone, you need to heal, so having two healers in this case will help you back to a healthy HP bar. So even if you can't heal twice, you only heal once. So with Colin's attack debuff, you can see that he hit my Vermos, but my Vermos is still alive. So this is your saving grace. Now, if you are using Zinc here instead of Colin, you can simply use his third skill of blocking beneficial effects when the boss is nearing the 50% HP. So just time your skill a bit earlier in case he resists it. After that, it will be easy with Bella's Defend Break and Spectra's second skill. In this video, I've only talked about 6 monsters. I've seen other people use monsters like Megan and Mantura, so those are suitable monsters too. While Megan having a 1-turn blocking beneficial effects and Mantura with a first skill strip better than Bella. However, as I didn't build my Mantura, I'm not able to test for you guys. So if you have a Mantura, you're welcome to check out other people's video. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video helps you. Maybe Comters will be changing it out of TOA, who knows? We'll see in the next rotation. So this team should also work on TOA normal too. Good luck to you guys and hope you clear TOA.